I had a chat with Diane. She said she was at the bar drinking with Nick at the time of the murder. We need to confirm her story. Let's talk to Nick at the diner.
Very well, Agent Morgan. I have to head back to the department and clear up some paperwork. Go with Emily to the A&G diner.
Okay then.
I'll show you the way. The diner's open from 9 to 2100.
Just as we suspected, Zach. Diane is the key to this case. I have a feeling she will lead us right to the criminal.
That's Kaysen. Looks like the show has just begun, and it has an all-star cast.
Welcome back to Deadly Premonition, everybody. We're going to the A&G Diner, but we're not going to take Emily's car because she won't let us. What a bitch.
Emily, do you know a man named Forrest Kaysen?
Kaysen? Yes, I know him. The sapling salesman, right? He always uses strange comparisons when he talks.
I'd like to know more about him. What does he do when he comes to town?
He's a salesman, so I guess he sells things?
He gets his
Maybe
fuck
he comes
on.
on vacation. We haven't seen many tourists recently, but he comes pretty often.
Is that all?
Well, now that you mention it, he seems quite friendly with the Ingrams, with Isaac and Isaiah. Maybe you should ask them about Kaysen.
Okay, I will.
Not that much of a drive, but this is actually my second time doing this. Last time my video failed, and so I get to experience this again. Which I had so many great jokes, and the Prime Minister of England called and said that he loved the show, like, you know, while we were recording, and y'all missed it. And I hate that I couldn't use that, because you all could have gotten to hear that. That would have been awesome.
Emily, don't you find it a bit suffocating to be around George so much?
Well, we aren't always together. And anyway, I've gotten used to him.
Impressive. Women are very adaptable.
No, it's not like that, actually. I mean, George is hard-headed, sure, but he's also a hard-working man. That's why the townsfolk trust him so much.
He also loves bending me over a table.
Sheriff.
That's right. He isn't some hotshot FBI agent.
Oh.
This place isn't like the city. Everyone knows everyone else.
What about you and Anna? Were you too close?
No, not close, really. I don't seem to have much in common with teenagers nowadays.
That was a
All
teenager?
they talk about are boys, clothes, and accessories. I don't have much interest in any of those things.
There is a gap.
She looked like
between
she was
a teenager
30.
and being in your 20s.
Everyone's different, that's all. Me and you, too.
Zach, I'm not liking the way this conversation is heading. Let's concentrate on driving instead.
Let's look over to Emily. Yep, not driving very well. Trying to concentrate on Emily. And it's... Actually, I'm not doing that bad. Staying on the road. Whoop, nope, nope. Okay, let's concentrate on driving, Zach. So this is, I can't remember how long part 1 of episode 2 is. I can't figure it's more than a few chapters, but God, I can't even remember how many chapters are in this game. But we're gonna find out, because we're gonna play them all. See that sweet drift? Oh yeah, I'm fucking Paul Walker. Too soon for a Paul Walker joke. We just lost all 24,000 subscribers. I'm sorry. We're down to just a couple people now. I know if you look at the subscriber list. We had a lot. And we just lost them. No, you know, I don't care. It's not ever too late to make a Paul Walker joke. Or too soon. Whoa, missed my shot. I forget what A&G even stands for. I think Sweary said it at one point, but
The A&G Diner. Wonder what the A and G stand for. Any ideas, Emily?
Nope, I don't know either.
Air and gravity, perhaps? Access and games? Aliens and Godzilla?
that's funny. Access Games helped make this game.
Is it important to know? I mean, why don't you just ask Nick?
Oh, I will. But first, I need to eat. Wonder what's good here.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Welcome, Mr. Agent.
Hi, Olivia. Let me have your special for today. And some fresh coffee.
Our special today is turkey. A turkey and gravy sandwich. Sound
Fucking
good?
gross.
Perfect. Emily, you eat something too. It'll be on the FBI.
Okay then, I'll go all out. I'll have the T-bone steak. I usually can't order it because it's a little too expensive.
Wasn't that funny, Olivia?
Mrs. Olivia Cormack,
Okay.
I am here for Mr. Stewart's lunch. If it is ready, I'd thank you a bunch.
God, even he
Yes,
sounds
of
like he
course.
hates
Just a
rhyming.
moment.
Here you go. The usual. One turkey, strawberry jam, and cereal sandwich.
I know that sounds
like the
weird,
sinner's sandwich.
but I actually tried it.
Self-inflicted punishment to atone for past sins. He's setting an example.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, you should try this wonderful lunch. It's more than a delicious, tasty crunch. So says Mr. Stewart.
No, that's fine. I've just ordered my own lunch.
You did the Hogan ear thing.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, I, that is, Mr. Stewart's order is delicious, I should mention. And Mr. Nick Cormack is a genius for creating this perfection. So says Mr. Stewart.
Try the fucking
Still,
sandwich, you fuck.
I have a hunch.
Or I
Emma.
swear to God, I'm gonna.
You sure that
I don't know.
sandwich is that good?
I'm not good at rhyming like Mr. Stewart.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, making decisions based on intuitions is always a sign of bad FBI agents. So says Mr. Stewart.
That didn't really rhyme.
You're right.
Intuitions, agents.
I'll give it a try.
He's slipping.
I can't believe it. This is fantastic. It's really good. Olivia, I'm sorry, but can I change my order? I'll have what Harry is having.
I'm gonna have this every day!
Nick and Diane. They hardly make the perfect couple, do they? Is it widely known that they go drinking together, just the two of them?
To be honest, I don't pay attention to these things.
I
Not
don't
into
give a
local
fuck.
gossip?
Well, when I moved here, I was still in high school, and I kept wearing the same wild clothes from my school in Seattle.
Oh, you mean what
I
you're
was
wearing now?
young back then. And before I knew it, there were rumors all over the school. She'll screw anyone. That's what they said. Totally unfounded, of course. Anyway, after that, I just sort of chose not to really trust gossip.
In that outfit, I bet you would.
I get where you're coming from. I used to dress like a hardcore punk rocker when I was in high school.
Ding!
You? A punk rocker?
Nobody took my side, even when I had good grades. people rejected me just because of what I
Oh
wore.
man, York, she's laughing at you.
Back then too.
You gonna take that
Still, I
from
just
little
don't
bitch?
see you as a punk rocker.
And you laugh? Look at you. No makeup on, dressed in uniform, eating a steak for lunch.
Oh, she has
Okay,
makeup on.
Back to work. Let's talk to Nick.
If that's standard uniform, Jesus, I wish those cops were in my time. I know I said I wasn't gonna get cards, but I think there's actually one in here. I'm not gonna get them all, but you never know. Maybe one day. We'll go to like 200 episodes and we'll get them all. I think there's actually another one over here. How'd you like the sandwich, fuckface? What'd you two talk about? Nick? Did you talk about yourself? We talked about the difference between Monet and Manet. You're wrong again, Agent York. Guess you're not the hotshot FBI agent we all thought you were. You can tell when people are hiding something by their reactions. As you can see, I don't change mine at all. I'm working here. Get out of my kitchen or I'm gonna give you a wicked headache. I'm gonna sneak up behind Emily and then boo! Cahoots? Well, I guess I gotta talk to Olivia too.
There's something I'd like to confirm with you, Olivia, if that's okay.
Yes. Well, so long as it doesn't take too long.
First, what were you and Nick doing on the night of the murder?
Fucking?
I was here in the diner. Nick said he was going to the bar for a couple of drinks.
He brought home a few Filuzis.
Does he go to the bar often? Leaving you to hold up the fort?
I want you to know that lady in the
Yes.
back that just drank
He
coffee
says he
didn't
enjoys
even
the
touch it to her
conversation
lips.
with
She
Diane.
just poured it on her crotch.
I thought they went drinking again together that night.
Do the three of you ever go drinking together?
Well, you see, I'm really not into art.
And your husband is well versed in the arts then, I take it.
Oh, yes. Looking at art and talking about it is his way of relaxing.
People just aren't what they seem. Like a certain someone who was into punk rock 10 years ago.
God, you would have to bring that back up.
Right, Emily. But you can be an art lover and a liar at the same time. One more thing, Olivia. You just said that you aren't interested in art.
That's right. And
So, how come I bumped into you at the art gallery? Didn't seem like Nick brought you there. You were there alone.
I
I have a terrible brain disease.
like trees, is the thing. That's why I went there.
Surely you'd be better off in the forest rather than an art gallery then.
I like fake representation of
I
trees.
think you went to the gallery not to see trees, but to see Diane, right?
Oh, she just gets
You
me
don't
so
want
wet.
Or perhaps this isn't the right place to ask.
Meet me in the backyard. You can get there from the parking lot. I'll wait for you there for an hour after we close up.
Okay.
They close at 2100. Should we get something to drink and wait?
That was a good answer. He told her telepathically, of course.
Agent York, what do we do now?
I guess we go back to my
I want to
place.
hear what Olivia has to say. Let's kill time until the diner closes.
Okay, then
York
I'm gonna
looks
make a
like he
trip
has
back to the department.
jaundice.
I'll see you in the backyard later.
Okay, sounds good.
See you later then.
Zach, about Olivia. I presume she wants to tell us something about Nick and Diane. Let's hope it's not just something for the gossip columns.
Okay, you're gonna notice a slight change here. What happened was, and this was many weeks ago, Deadly Premonition decided to crash on me upon leaving the diner that we left off on. So I realized there's going to be a big space here, and my voice sounds different because I'm 5 years older. So, I don't understand what happened, and we may actually crash again, so everything I'm saying here may not actually come to fruition. But, there was a cutscene where we talked to Nick, where we talked to Olivia, and upon exiting the diner, which was automatic, the game would crash, because Access Games does not like to fix their buggy as hell game. So, we're supposed to wait until 9 o'clock, which is all fucking day. And instead of doing other things that we could do and waste time, I'm just going to cut right to 9 o'clock, because I'm interested to see if this game is going to crash again. And then it'll be another few weeks before I can play this. This is a great way to just waste time, because the mission structure is set up to where you can have it any time between a certain point of period, but this time we have to wait till 9 o'clock, which is going to make me hungry right about now. Usually what happens when I wait all day to eat. So I just stuff my face with cookies and lollipops. That should be okay for now. Okay, smoke one more time. Just smoke all day. Okay. So, the gate should be open now. And I hope it doesn't crash. I was looking up all sorts of different fixes for that, and I wasn't coming up with anything. Had to run it in Windows 98 mode. Thanks, Internet!
Olivia, talk to me.
Yes. In the beginning, Nick only went to the gallery during the day, but he went so often at some point he became friendly with Diane.
They were fucking.
They started going out drinking together, and now he doesn't come home until early morning.
He reeks of vagina.
When I ask, he blames me for not being able to talk about Turner and Rembrandt.
Man has
Because
taste.
I can't, can I? So what can I say?
At that point, you just fuck
I
him.
couldn't take it anymore, so I followed him. He did go to the bar, to start with. Diane was there too, but the real problem is where they go to next, right? So I waited outside the bar to see where they might go, and they eventually left the bar and headed for the art gallery. But it was already early morning, but it was still dark. Just before going inside, Diane turned around. It should have been too dark to see me, but I swear, her eyes looked right at me. They seemed to flash for a moment. I was so rattled that I left and went home.
She became the predator.
The next day, Anna was found dead. I didn't know what to do.
I just ate so much ice cream. I love the only thing on York's mind right now is like, do I need to
the gallery to
shave?
talk with Diane about it, to confront her. Once I was there, I couldn't find the courage to go through with it. Then I saw you there, and I just felt I had to go home.
And rub one out.
Nick has been seeing Diane every night recently. He just left for tonight, too. I really don't know what to do.
Rub one out.
York, we ought to take Nick in for questioning.
No, not yet. This alone isn't enough.
I'm the FBI.
Answer me.
This is Emily. Agent York is with me, too.
What is she touching?
I've just received word from Thomas at the sheriff's department.
Ah, my shoulder.
This happened at Becky's house. He was called in by Quinn, but he wasn't making any sense. We have no further details. I've sent Thomas over there. Can you go back him up?
I don't really want to.
Yes, sir.
One other thing. It sounded like he said, Raincoat Killer. This may well be related to the murder case. Take all due precautions.
Don't jump to conclusions, though.
No! It couldn't be! Nick! Oh, please, no! What can I do? Nick! Oh,
Olivia,
Nick.
calm down.
Wow, these weather patterns are just really fucking
Care
up.
of Olivia. I'm heading over to Becky's.
Or they are fucked up.
She lives in the big house over by the lake. Hurry!
I just hope this isn't anything serious. Damn it, Zach. We may have screwed up during the investigation.
You know, I realize it's going to be a shorter video. I don't really care, because I'm glad that we could get through this fucking video after like 4 weeks of trying to figure out what the fuck was wrong. So, thanks for watching. I hope this doesn't crash again, but we will see you next time on the Premonition. Bye bye, everybody.